Trump pardon all the January 6 people?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You got to do that.
I mean, he said he was going to, so.
Yeah, that's why he's got to do it.
And you got to do it optics-wise. You can't leave them in there. If you said that they weren't doing anything wrong.
But they said it was case by case.
And then he just was like, nah, all y'all niggas.
Yeah, initially he was like, if you did like violent crime, if you attacked a cop, like we got to look at that, da-da-da. And then now it looks like they're all good.
I mean, they were doing it for him, so he couldn't not. But yeah, they should stay in jail.
Son, officer died.
Oh, we care about...
It was vaccine related. It was, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Nah, but come on. Like, some people actually did violent shit. Like, not everybody should have been
I think they should all stay locked up. I think, actually, that was the one thing I didn't push back on when Trump was like, when Iran tried to kill him.
Are you a patriot or not, bro?
Well, do you want me to like them or not?
Nah, Trump's America, bro.
What do you believe?
I'm trying to save my life because I said too many crazy things earlier, so I gotta get back on the good side.
Yeah, no. Hey, I'm sure they'll like you. hey, there's a way you can get them to like you.
Son, I'm Herschel Walker, man. I'm one of the good ones.
It is very easy for the Republicans to like you, though.
Yeah, you just gotta tap dance.
No, you know, meaning like they're way more accepting than Democrats.
That is true.
Like all you need to do,
they'll forgive you easier.
Yeah, like all you need to do.
Democrats take fucking blue hair weird bitches. We are accepting.
But if they say one thing you don't like, or if you say one thing about them blue haired weird bitches, fuck you. How dare you say that thing?
So Elon said let H1B
So
and they said, yo, get the fuck out of here, go back to Africa.
This is gonna change. No, but that is fire.
That's
crazy.
crazy.
To a white person, to say that to a white person,
telling him is fire.
You don't, because you want to say that very often, but you can't. And then you finally have that moment where you can say, yo, go back to fucking Africa. Yo.
They can't just say everything either.
Nah, we need to hit Elon with that. If he comes on the pod, we got to send his ass back to Africa. All right. But this is what I'm saying is that for so long, I think Republicans have had this kind of like victim or outsider mentality. So they've been made to feel like their views are absurd and like bigoted and racist or toxic or radioactive, right? So anybody who validates their views, they accept. And they're willing to overlook a lot of other fuck shit. Yeah. Whereas Democrats have become like the norm, right? And whatever they believed is what you should believe as a good person. So the second you veer off from what they believe, now you're not a good person, and now we're going to finger wag and tell you how fucked up you are. So you can make the argument that the Republicans are way more accepting.
They're the ones, Democrats are the ones pulling up old tweets. Oh, he said this thing. How dare he?
No,
there are people who hated fucking Trump. Now they like Trump. The Trump people are like, yeah, that's what's up. Come on in. We love you. Great. Welcome.
Yeah.
Now it's a smart, I don't know if they're better people, but it's a smarter play. It's a much smarter play than, no, you said this thing we don't like. Fuck you. You're not welcome.
But now this is actually good for Democrats because they realize they don't have everybody anymore. They're not the dominant cultural force.
Yeah.
So they got to sit down and be like, shit, we were ostracizing people. People left us. Man, we need to be a little bit more forgiving, a little bit more accepting.
Yeah.
Now the Republicans are the dominant cultural force. They could be a little bit more discerning with who they accept. They might go, now you can't just believe in one thing and get to ride with us. You better believe in all these things and get to ride with us.
You saw they kicked out Vivek?
So what do you think happened there?
I think he tweeted that shit that really upset their far right-wing fan base, which was like, remember when everybody's upset about H1B? And he basically was like, that's y'all's fault. Americans teach our kids not to work hard. You like...
He basically said Americans
soft.
weren't exceptional.
Yeah,
and the base turned on him.
Yeah. Wow. And I think that's when they were like, eesh, now we can't have it.
Now this is very
And
not...
he doesn't own X. So
but
we can lose that guy.
But this is very not Trump-like. Because Trump usually rides hard for the people who've supported him.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, that's true.
Like, it's very rare for him to exile somebody.
I think I also heard one rumbling that him and Elon weren't. Elon was getting annoyed with him. And then Elon just won that. Get him out of here.
So, I heard a take. I don't know if he wants his...
Vivek was like, yo, stop showing me your heart, bro. He's like, this
no, but they were not happy with that tweet. They were there. If you'll notice, Vivek stopped tweeting. After that, he went radio silent.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, just look back. We didn't see him tweeting a bunch of crazy shit. We didn't see him blah, blah, blah. Like, they were like, cut it out.
Well, I heard a take, and this is, if he wants to say that it was his take, he's more than welcome to, but he thinks that Vivek was pushed out because Vivek actually wants to make change. So Vivek actually wants to make radical change. Like when he came on the pod, the exact things that he was saying. I want to slash 50% of the people working in the FBI or 50% of the people working here. And they believe that Elon doesn't really care that much about making change. He cares more about executing the tasks at hand that would benefit him. So Vivek is, and if you remember on the pod, Vivek is a radical.
Yes, very.
Now, if you really truly believe in his philosophy, he's radically different than what the norm is right now, but you might think that that radical belief is the best possible thing for the country. And it's very like interesting, charming, and like exciting when you hear what he has to say.
Yeah.
But if he came in with that energy, like, yeah, we're actually going to do it. We're going to drain the swamp. We're going to get rid of this bureaucracy. We're going to remove the managerial class. And then some other people are like, well, we need some managerial class. We need some bureaucracy. Like, we can't totally remove it. And he was like, no. The only way we can do this is by removing it completely. It's a cancerous tumor. If you leave any in there, it just grows. So we got to leave it all out. And then they go, but that's too risky. What if it doesn't work out? And he's like, I'm willing for it to not work out. I'm willing to do that experiment. And they go, we can't risk the Republican Party failing because of your experiment. See you later. So maybe he has to prove it on a state level. Maybe he has to go to Ohio and do that exact thing and prove that it works. And then he can execute that at the federal level.
Isn't that the place when he was campaigning and there was like multiple people who said, I won't vote for him because he's brown?
Yeah. He's not
brown or because he was a Punjab, because he's a Hindu.
I think it was Hindu. And it's, same thing.
Well, I thought it was about believing in Jesus. Because they kept going like, well, do you believe Jesus is your Lord and Savior? He goes, I believe Jesus is a prophet, or I believe he is a God or whatever, but I believe in many gods. And they're like, nah, that's not good enough.
Yeah. So now you're going to go and try to run.
He's not going to win. And this is
governor. You don't think he'll win governor?
I don't
of
think
Ohio?
he wins governor. I don't think he could win fucking comptroller of Ohio.
No way.
Really? And I love Vivek. I'm the guy that thinks he's great, and I was very romanticized by what he said. But Ohio's Ohio. They're not voting for that motherfucker. I don't care if you're in the liberal ass Columbus. You ain't winning nothing.
I think he can win Ohio simply because if he continues having support for Trump, because. Remember when 50 was on a pod and he was like, listen, Eminem and Dr. Dre don't tour. I'm the closest thing that they get to experiencing Eminem and Dr. Dre. And he said that he felt like that helps him internationally when he's touring.
Yeah.
Like all those people that are also M fans and Dr. Dre fans, they get to almost experience that vicariously. If Vivek stays incredibly close to the Trump campaign, incredibly close to Trump, and Trump is shouting him out, and he runs in Ohio, I believe the people of Ohio will be like, oh yeah, we're getting Trump. And I think they fuck with Trump.
And I wonder if the Trump people know that and they're like, hey, we're not going to like publicly kick you out. Just be quiet, go run for governor, and everything's cool. See how that goes.
I think that might be it.
I hate that because he truly was about government efficiency. If you have a Department of Government Efficiency, that was the drum he beat the loudest.
Yes.
He was the number one guy for that. So kicking him out before the term even starts, I took away a lot of hope I had for cutting, because most of them are fucking useless. Government employees. And I know you act like that's not a thing, but y'all are fucking useless. You know it. And we could cut like 70% of you, and none of us would notice.
God.
It's like, you know,
they have families.
So do poor people. You should be one of them. You know what I mean? Like you and an unemployed person do the same amount of work.
They're probably. What if they're listening to this pod? What if they're?
I know government employees. They don't do shit. They're not even gonna do. They're not even mad at this. I put out a clip yesterday of me saying my father-in-law don't do shit. He texted me saying it's hilarious. He said, "You're right in my case." He said in my case, but he knows it's every case. You just can't be honest.
So, you ain't do your taxes yet this year. Chill out.
I paid my taxes.
You ain't do it yet.
But even if I didn't, y'all wouldn't notice. Lazy motherfuckers.
All right, now
randomly auditing.
I'm gonna have to move away from this guy.
Yeah.
Radioactive.
That's because he lies on his taxes.
Honor him.
And I'm lying on his taxes. That's how he moving away, pussy.
Allegedly. A lot of allegedlys today.
Yeah, no, this guy's wilding out right here. Who the fuck is this guy?
I don't know.
Bro.
We are pretending government employees are useful.
Yes, they are. Some of them.
I agree.
Some of them, especially the ones.
Most of y'all are useless.
Nah, the ones in the IRS are great.
The post office, they work hard.
Yeah.
My boy
They're
John comes
Amazon
by.
employees. People in for Amazon, they be doing jack shit right
No,
now.
the USPS.
Delivering me coupons I don't need.
They're in the snow.
Fucking bills, get out of here. I got auto pay.
So this guy's crazy.
Find me a useful
This
government
guy's
employee.
crazy. Yo, save your man, bro. Nah, save your man. He's going wow. All right.
It's always Schultz's.
What I'm saying.
No,
Me and Vivek saying the same thing.
yes, you are. And
I can't be
they got
governor of
Vivek
Ohio.
the fuck out of here. Guess who's next,
Hey, I don't want
motherfucker?
to be in no government position.
FBI? What about the FBI? They stop a lot of cases.
Shut down the Hoover building on day one. Cash Patel, my guy. Kashyap, talking that shit. Loved it.
Do you think Cash got Vivek out?
No, dude. No. We don't like wasting money as Indians.
He's
You notice every Indian that comes in here is like, where's all this money going? The fuck is this?
this guy's going.
Yeah, that's true.